Welcome! It's great to have you here. Today, we will take a look at my little autumn project, which I have almost completed. Specifically, the topic is polishing machine holders and pad holders. Everything related to that, I brought a few holders home and mounted them here on my aluminum profile, light tunnel. And now I'll show you what I've installed. I'm not 100% finished yet, but we're already at about 85 to 90%. Let's see how we can present everything nicely and visually. It also looks great for the videos, of course. And it really is a huge advantage in terms of handling when everything is just nicely within reach. And you can see what I have mounted here. Let's take a look. It's coming together. Yes, as mentioned, I'm not 100% finished yet. For example, I'm still missing a holder here, and there's still a bit more to add at the back. But otherwise, we are already on a good path. You see, I have fully equipped myself here with Poker Premium and Chemical Works holders. It's a bit mixed, which means if you're looking for something like this, feel free to check the video description below, as I have linked everything there. And here we have the arrangement as it looks. I actually think it has turned out really nice. First of all, I have added these cross braces to my aluminum construction down here, as you can see, in order to install the holder here. Here in the front, we have the polishing machine holders again, and in this area, we now have all the pad holders that I am gradually filling. As I mentioned, I am currently still in the process of sorting. Here is the holder. Here is the holder. I'm still looking for something for the small ones. I will install them down here. Then we have the brush holder here, which you have known for a very long time. And up here we have the various polishing machines. But first, let's take a look at the holders. You will see how it looks in the end. You have the pads in here, and then you pull out a pad from the bottom, lift the tower up, the pads naturally stick together, and you can take out a fresh pad from here. You can easily place new pads in at the top. It's really a nice feature and just looks more stylish visually. And you always know, okay, how big is my pad supply? Especially for those who polish a bit more and often have the pads in use, you will always see, okay, my supply is slowly running out. I need to wash the next ones again, or I need a refill. Overall, a nice advantage from the assembly perspective. Up here, I had to slightly enlarge the holes for the screws, but that was no problem at all. Then these little sliders come in. I'll show you over here. Then the small sleds come in, and here you have the matching screws. For that, I had to slightly enlarge the original holes, but it wasn't a problem at all. So here you have the Poker Premium holders. No longer in this square design as before, but here in the hexagon shape. I actually think it's really nicely done. And then at the end, I will take them back to the middle, because these are the medium cut pads, heavy cut, medium finish, or the other way around, depending on how you want to do it. Then we have the ones that I will sort again. And over here, we now have the polishing machines. I also have a small sorting for them. Here we have the 15 with the performance play attached. Here we have it, with the plate on, and here more machines will be added. And here we have the whole setup with the 9 Pro and 2001. And there I have each one hanging with a 125 plate 75. Here is the holder, and here is the other one. They can be easily hung here, and they hang perfectly, allowing them to be quickly accessed for polishing at any time. Then we have a floor below, with the brush holders, and the small pads for the cleaning control. Then we have the holder for the various bottles again. Here I will take a look as well. I always have the current ones that I simply use. K for rupees is included, Sonax, and there is also space for more. Then we have the surface items. Here we have Soft 99, then we have Labor Cosmetica, and over here I have the large L bottle standing again, which I also use in the workshops, for example. I use it simply as a reserve. And there is also space for more, so it is not fully stocked yet because I still have a little reserve left. Up here is simple tape for very basic things to mask off when it really needs to be special. Then I have the one from Chemical Works with me. And we have paint thickness gauges. Yes, I have 3 of them, but that's also for the workshops. I don't need 3 pieces. I only use 1 at a time. But I have several because there are multiple participants in the workshops. Up here on a small holder, I just built something as a test. Here, you can pull out the gloves. That's actually pretty cool because I've noticed that I always lose this box. I move it from A to B, then it's back in the cart, and then it's back in the cabinet. Then I look for the gloves, and now it's hanging on the wall. And then I just take my gloves out from here and always know, okay, they are hanging here now. And that's just a completely normal organizational point. That's why I added this up here and also built in a reserve slider. Let's call it that for now. For everything else that is yet to come, here you can see again how I have arranged it currently. It's not visually 100% beautiful. You could, for example, wrap the cable around the holder at the back here, but I actually find it almost more ergonomic this way. You grab the cable bundle like this and take the machine out completely. If I pull the machine now and the cable were still wrapped around at the back, that would be too annoying for me, for example. And this way, the cable is not kinked and is also not pulled over the sharp edges at the back here. So, I have to say, this is the simplest now, but not the most beautiful yet. Feel free to write in how we can make this look nicer. It looks a bit messy here. Of course, this part is much more relaxed. And the cable, for example, that you use can also be placed externally in such a holder and then just hung over here. So this is significantly more ergonomic and also visually more appealing with the machines that have these detachable cables. Yes, and this is how it looks. I just wanted to give you a little overview of all these things. Here in the front, I also have some other holders attached, as well as additional holders for other pads, maybe microfiber, and right now, I'm in the process of stocking them. If you have any questions about the holders or how I mounted them, feel free to leave a comment below. As you can see, everything is mounted with these small sliders and screws. Here again, here you have the holders behind. It's actually quite simple to make. You can see that I also have two different screw systems, and the angles are now screwed in at the bottom. You could also put a cap on top here. The camera is having a bit of trouble, but it will be fine again soon. So, as you can see here, there are many possibilities. I will get those end caps again. Alright, that wraps it up. If you have any questions about the items, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I wish you lots of fun with the next preparation action, and if you have any questions, I am always available for you. Thank you very much. I always appreciate a thumbs up, and I believe it looks even more beautiful visually now. Until the next video, bye everyone.